Salsa with that?
Get back to work. I'm talking your severance pay when the mine closes.
I fear that you have awakened the sleeping giant and filled him with a terrible resolve.
Get back to work.
shall die by the sword.
With war, there is no substitute for victory. Lead the way, Mr. Crash.
It's your wedding night, you dirty old bastard. So this one time, I'm buying the hookers.
Cuidado, Holmes. Your local satanic cult is back in black. 4 horsemen right again. No prisoners, Holmes.
Just kidding.
How's it going, Lo?
Better now that I'm with you.
Will you marry me, Lola Byrne?
Till death do us part, Luke Crash.
Praise the Lord, it's almost time for Jesus to rise up. As preacher, I expect the flock to be in the church tomorrow on Easter morning. As tribal chairman, I invite you to party the night away at Ravenfest.
He found himself in mystic places.
Tonight, as we celebrate the birth of the crow and the coming of our Raven Aztec Casino, hallelujah, hallelujah, praise Jesus. And don't forget to eat your 12 lucky grapes for dinner, one for each month of the coming year. This Spanish custom work wonders for our conquistador conquerors, and it'll work wonders for you. Because the name of our lucky tribe is the Raven Aztecs.
Wimby, comes a time in every man's life where he's just gotta face the fact that the contents of his fridge just ain't cutting it.
And now, I want to introduce our shaman and my daughter, Lily Ignites the Dawn.
In times like these, when our community is divided and we hear calls for vengeance, it's important to remember the old stories.
Killer? Murderer?
We are told that when someone dies, the crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. Then sometimes, just sometimes, the crow can bring that soul back to release it of its burden, to put the wrong things right. What gives the crow his strength? Not hatred, or bitterness, or anger. His strength is love.
Ravenfest? No. No, never again.
Come on. I want them to see you through my eyes.
Ellie, I'm off parole at midnight. Gonna hit the coast before anybody notices.
I want them to notice. I do. I love you, Jimmy!
Oh, you put too much faith in people.
I believe in a lot of things, even you, Jimmy Cuervo.
I am what I am.
If you want to escape from here, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it all go.
I can't. Not without you.
Now that kind of belief will get you locked up.
Set me free, Warden.
You know what time I get off. Don't be late.
Ellie, I'm gonna let it all go. I swear on your perfect blue eyes.
Billy!
Have you lost your mind, sis?
It's a great day to be alive, ain't it? Let's take down time.
Spoke to your parole officer today. Oh, nice suit, white trash. Did you rob a grave?
Your jurisdiction ends on that side of the road, asshole.
There isn't much people on either side of the road can agree on. Except that nobody likes you, Jimmy Cuervo.
Goddamn, I guess I'll fire my publicist.
You better be stopping in to say goodbye. Are you fucking kidding me? You're lucky.
Bullet's still in your hand, asshole.
From midnight tonight, you're free to go. She's not.
Lily ignites the dawn. Will you marry me?
La, 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 la.
Lily?
La, 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 la. Roses? Lilies would have been better. But hey, it's your funeral.
And you're late, ancient lover. Nobody keeps the Grim Reaper waiting. Luke! Blue-eyed engine and a cold-hearted killer. Just what the witch doctor ordered.
Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Looks like Juliet's left you hanging. Amy's bitch!
I never had the option to love someone like you. She a firecracker or what? Didn't I tell you, Lo?
Yes, Luke, you told me.
Appetizer was tasty. Bring on the main dish.
She doesn't deserve this. Please. Please! Luke! I always liked you, kid. Should have just stayed on your side of the road. I'm sorry. The object of war is not to die for your beliefs, but to make the other poor bastards die for theirs.
Ever since we were kids in school, I always thought your eyes were so pretty, Lily. They've seen things. Mine, they've never seen shit.
Sometimes if your eyes can't see, you have to trade them in for a new pair. Time's a wasting, Lo.
Go in peace with our love. You will always be in our hearts. Your eyes will watch over us. Your spirit will always be nearby. We will treasure your memory until we meet again.
Dude, it's Lily.
Take flight, Mother.
Magnificent fuckers, aren't they? You wanted to bone her since you were 12. Yeah. Keep talking shit about my girl. Go get him, Toto.
By sun's dying flame and Hades' wicked might, I peer into the darkness. Do you take hold? Do you take light? Now I have the eyes of a shaman to unlock the spell. By sunup, you'll be Satan and that bitch's trap will be history.
Such a shame. Without her eyes, she'd be lost in the spirit world forever. Jimbo. You're breaking my heart. Hearts remain to be broken.
Killer's heart with love redeemed. And Satan's claw like ruby gleam.
I feel good. Pestilence, famine, take these rags to the dump and burn them.
This place has been tearing me down. But I'm finally crawling to the top.
Shit. That's the freezer Mom used to lock me up in. She'd say it's damnation in there. You ain't never coming out.
Damnation show us a happy place.
Yeah, maybe. You're dead.
Kick us down a sign. What do you see with your new eyes?
I see the devil rising up. He's gonna make all your dreams come true.
partake in the deviled ham, eat of the deviled eggs, and for dessert, feast on devil's food cake. Huh? Al flambeau. It's all been dusted with Lola's magical peyote mix. What is this? Have we all forgotten whose side you're on? Who's been holding you down? Who's gonna shut down the mines, putting your families out of work just so they can open up a casino? Or your people, they were enslaved. Why ain't there a goddamn government-backed casino in every street corner of the hood?
For every one of them that dies, 10 of us may die. But at the end, it's they who are tired of war.
Now you're talking. You're the nearest thing to Montezuma for 500 miles. How come you ain't got a piece of that Aztec casino pie?
Hell yeah, Sid. I'd eat that shit up.
Pestilence. Huh? Pestilence. You want to be a real cowboy? How long you gotta live before that toxic brew spreads cancer through your gut?
Long enough to see infants burn.
Tonight, Satan's gonna walk in my shoes. Because tonight, we'll make him hurt, one by one. Tonight is about one thing. Revenge.
And who needs a wedding invite? Don't be late. We have to do this before sunrise, or the power is lost. And we registered for one gift, a sacrificial virgin to seal our wedding vows.
Pestilence, go down to the bar and score some more peyote. I'm gonna go visit an old friend.
Oh my God, look at my dad. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You believed me when nobody else would. For once in my life, I wasn't alone.
Always liked you, kid. But you should stand on your side of the road.
Cut her eyes out! Cut her eyes out!
That heart's beating.
Call the tribal council. We have to have a meeting. Tell my father Cuervo's done it again.
Is anyone here who objects to this couple? Speak now or
Hey, Luke. I bet you that virgin bride tastes just like cherry pie.
Yeah, don't lose your place. Thou doth what?
Good call, Hawkeye. Hello, Moses.
I don't want any trouble.
You've done well for yourself. I've waited a long time for you to find success.
They're all useless sluts.
Please, son, the only thing I found is God.
Who do you think stuffed your collections box every time the mortgage was overdue? God? I wanted you to taste success so I could take it away from you.
Who are you?
I'll tell you for $47.66. Don't you see the resemblance to the preacher you shot down for the contents of his collection box?
Wait. I paid for my crime. I did all this for your father, to make amends. I'm doing his work. I've changed.
You hear that? He's changed.
Moses, the wedding food is ready.
Don't hurt her.
Hey, Lo. Pick it up. You shoot me first. Maybe she'll live.
I've changed.
Come on.
I won't do it. I've changed. You bastard!
Moses.
People don't change. Witnesses. Luke. I'm full. You take the leftovers.
We'll leave the wife to suffer.
Luke, where are you going with this? Let's just go, baby.
Homeboy's just fucking with you. Aren't you?
Blood alone spins the wheels of history.
They just ain't smart enough to stay down where they belong. They got to spread their little wings and fly up.
Package ordered. It's on its way, cowboy.
You said the peyote be here before dessert. And if it ain't, your head becomes a portal to the 5th dimension. Get it? You see that? The new sheriff in town. Get off me, you damn hallucination. Famine's mama was wrong about that freezer.
Who's fucking Luke? He owes me 2 lifetimes and a set of perfect blue eyes.
We misjudged you for an engine-loving, heartless convict. You sure got a lot of life in you.
What I got in me ain't life.
Join the club. And who dreamt he was a butterfly? A butterfly who dreamt he was a man.
I'm afraid of what I've become. You tell them they should be too.
Oh, hell. I'm just gonna say it. Will you marry me?
back when Lake Ravisu had a lake. I used to take her out on the water, fishing. Time stood still when she laughed. They said smelting wouldn't make much mess. So I let them drain the lake. And when the miners came, I told Lily, Mija, stay away from them. Stay on your side of the road. She knew better. Dear Heavenly Father, let us pray. Give us the strength to forgive and drain this outrage from our hearts.
You will always be in our hearts. Your eyes will watch over us. Your spirit will always be nearby. Baby, I miss you so much, but you can't be here.
What have you done to me? You made me a fucking monster.
Dad. Did you catch him yet?
No. He just took another one down. At the bar. I'll have the state troopers set up roadblocks.
No. No outsiders. We've seen their kind of justice. They're the ones that set him free the first time.
Dad, our authority ends at the reservation line.
And we have our kind of justice.
Now let's show the Dark Prince our worthiness. Pilgrims.
Herd these lambs for slaughter.
Not all of them deserve to die.
Deserve? Did your brothers deserve to die in mines that were dug too deep and too close to the water so they could profit? So, we haven't seen the last of war now, have we?
Only the dead have seen the last of war.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Are you an angel? Are you another devil?
I don't know. Maybe both.
Oh,
Come on, I gotta get you out of here.
I can't go out there. I just want to die.
I wanna die. But we can't. Not tonight. pushing down this fire inside of me. It just keeps coming back up.
Jimmy, stop! Jimmy, stop!
I'm so fucking tired of running.
You didn't think I'd recognize you after what you did to our son?
Your husband's still alive. His heart's still beating. Maybe a ghost.
It's a miracle.
I'm sorry.
I don't pretend to understand what just happened. But don't ask me to forgive you.
Cheers. Now it's time for Montezuma's revenge.
Didn't we kill that guy?
I don't believe it. Truth is, belief's not required.
I know. He's the crow, like in the legend.
God is finally paying attention.
Hello, Jimmy, hi. Tell me, did the blood wash off, or did you have to scrub really, really hard?
Oh, Jimbo, man, come on, it's me. Luke. Huh? I taught you how to fight. Showed you how to survive.
And then you cut out my heart.
So let me get this straight.
I mean, you're here to make wrong things right. It's funny, because that's what I'm doing too.
Oh, yeah, I have an idea. Maybe you two should form a club.
Yeah.
Never been much of a joiner.
Oh, yeah, sure you are. No, come on. Join us in iniquity. You can be my best man. Oh, yeah, wedding speeches.
Better eulogies.
That's what I'm talking about. What's the difference between me and you?
I'm dead.
Watch out, Jimmy. He's not the same man he used to be.
War. What happens to an angel that loses his wings?
He falls. Hellfire rise. Heavens drop.
Six little, 5 little Indians. 4 little, 3 little, 2 little Indians. 1 little Indian boy.
It's too quiet in here. Let's go.
Daddy. Where's my daddy?
It's gonna be okay.
What are you doing? He took my hearse. Who? Jimmy Cuervo. He had a gun and a Raven Fest costume. Raven Fest? Don't just leave me here like this! Oh, fuck!
When he was dead, he saw that he had not lived.
Jimmy Cuervo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lily Ignites the Dawn.
Come on, Tanner. I loved your sister. You know I didn't kill her.
Bullshit! I don't believe you!
Well, go ahead. Shoot.
It's loaded this time. I'll kill you.
Man, I want to die. I want to die. Do it! Do it, please. Please. Go ahead.
Such a shame.
Join us in iniquity. You can be my best man.
is easy. Getting is hard. Sin iniquity.
You think you can keep any crows from crashing the party?
Strength lies not in defense, but in attack.
Oh, hurry up with you, girl. My biological clock is ticking.
It's not too late to break the spell. You know, we don't have to go through with this. We could just go back in the car and head to the coast.
What? Cold feet, baby? Come on. What do we have to worry about?
Nothing.
But did we bag a virgin?
Our luck is changing. We just got one standing on the side of the road. What the hell, did it crash?
Yes, slow burn.
Let's get hitched. There's no place like home.
You think your pimp Shrimp's gonna flip out when he sees us?
Let's hope you're sentimental. You're always bad for business.
I'm not saying the white boy ain't got to hook up. I'm just saying don't buy from Smokey.
Looking good, Caramia. You miss me?
No. I was counting on never seeing your ungrateful ass again. You know, I gave you a chance to get out of here and make something of yourself. Nobody ever gave me nothing.
Where is he?
You know what else? You disrespect my man one more time, I will split your fucking wig wide open. Fuck you.
Where's Nino?
Nino!
Check it out. Crash and burn. Ready to come back and do some more damage. You need not reapply, Shorty. I got standards.
Good to see you, Nino. Take that coat.
It's El Nino. Get it right, Cracker Jack.
Some respect. I'm moving up in the world.
Well, all right. If we're gonna do this thing, give me my book back.
I stole it fair and square. Plus, you never had the eyes to use it. But now I do. And I ain't your shorty no more.
Don't undercut me, Shorty. You stole the keys to Daddy's car. But you can't handle the horsepower. And what's it gonna be? Homie? You wanna be Satan or what?
Oh?
The book. Kiss it, bitch.
All right.
justice for my daughter.
We can't just sit here.
Just wait for Cuervo.
How was it you're a virgin?
I guess I'm just old-fashioned. And I was saving myself somebody special.
Hands off! We are gathered here! Oh, lust, oh, hatred, oh, gluttony, greed, avarice, and some other real deep, heavy shit! Oh, Satan. What's up, Holmes? This is Mac Daddy, El Nino, calling you up, man. Quit your basking in the darkness and come on up here. Hit you a pitch.
So Lola, baby, gee, this hot bitch is gonna bang, gang, bang your little nasty self. Oh, lust, oh,
What's that hush doing here?
What's with the drive-by?
Nobody move. We're doing this dead or alive. Keep going, Daddy.
Caramia.
Just shoot to the end, Nino.
Get up! Get off! Get off! Come on! Levántate! Get off!
So you're not invincible.
We're kicking our homie down. Our hardcore banger Luke G here. And to have and to hold your mortal bad attitude. Kill us! And he'll be your homie now and forevermore.
Bye, Birdie.
This is some serious shit.
It's not time yet.
Hurry up! Make me the fucking Antichrist!
Shoot him! Shoot him! No, don't!
You need to keep better track of your ammo.
It's been a long night.
Do we all take him, or vice versa?
I do.
Nice timing, Tano. I now pronounce you devil and his shorty.
I love you, Lucifer.
Well, kiss the bride, motherfucker. Kiss the bride.
carry me low, Vern?
Till death do us partly, Crash.
Shoot him, Vale! No! Shoot him! Don't! Shoot him! He's the crow! I seen his magic.
I'll blow us both to hell. Good idea. I know you're a soft spot engine lover.
Shoot him! Shoot him! He's no crow! He's a killer! Shoot him!
God, this isn't right.
War doesn't determine who's right, just who's left. Better to die a hero at night than to wake a coward in the morning.
I can't believe you really did that, Shorty. Look at that. Huh. Nice try. It looks like we're gonna have to get another dumb fuck to tie the knot, huh?
Incoming. I'm an ass-kicking, night-riding
Suicide machine!
Luke?
Call me Lucifer.
Someone owes me 2 lifetimes and a set of perfect blue eyes.
Jimmy Crow. Let's get this party started, shall we? By taking out my vengeance on God and all his angels.
One nail at a time.
Do you really want to fucking dance? Come on here, tiger. Feeding time.
I need sex, baby, and fast. If we don't do it before sunrise, the spell breaks and you'll be digging a hole straight to hell. Are you hearing me? And sacred ground is where these eyes get their power.
It's all good, baby. I'm already way deep in that sacred burial ground of yours. Dig.
Is it really you? Original gangster? Well, wicked ass props to you, Mr. OG. And thanks for representing all the homeboys.
You still do tricks, right, Shorty? You wanted revenge and a deal with the devil. Take your vengeance, baby.
You're gonna really enjoy it soon and learn how to fake it. Kiss the book. A little chair for you, Jared. No, I mean, you promised me. No.
Feast! Feast!
See this knife? This is the one I used to carve out your daughter's eyes.
Sorry, folks. I'd slice all your throats, but I gotta get to the burial grounds. He's itching for a climax.
So I did what you wanted. Now it's time for you to ring my bell and lock the spell. And we're talking what? 7 days, 7 nights until you have to go back?
7 days? You're thinking way too small, princess. You're in for a 7-year itch. You want everyone to scratch. You want to see the Middle East? It won't just be the Sahara Desert that's burning hot. Pick any city. Paris? Rio? Carnival. Beijing? We'll stroll in, set a little spark like your little fucking mine and casino, and just watch them all cut each other to fucking pieces. You see, the world's like an angry dog on a choke chain, you know? It lunges, snaps, and pulls, but the chain around its neck just gets tighter and tighter. You don't know that all it has to do to be free is let go.
Don't fret, Fräulein. The apocalypse is gonna be one hell of a honeymoon.
Because in the morning we're gonna massacre that Indian tribe for you, and then move on to bigger and badder things.
Take him down. Take down the crow.
Is he dead? Or alive?
Holy Jesus!
You're in my way. She believed in you. She believed in all of you.
She believed in fairy tales. Who are you to tell me what she believed in?
I'm the fairy fucking godfather that's gonna save your fairy fucking tales. He's bleeding to death.
Help him. Help the crow.
How could God pick such a man?
Why not? She did.
Billy believed in the old story. They'll think I was a fool. They already do. Show them how fools dance.
It's your wedding night, little girl, and Poppy's a horny little devil.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. The book says you have to look at my eyes. The book says you have to look at my eyes.
So close. The Dark Prince was almost crowned, baby.
I can't stop. If the sun comes up and the spell isn't done, you're just gonna be a worthless punk, and I'm just gonna be a piece of white trash. Luke! Luke!
Come on! Do you have any respect for the dead?
You know what, kid?
You're really pissing me off! Minor Angel wants to play. Homeboy's going down in the majors tonight. So God gave trash like you wings. He never gave me shit. Fucker. Always just, took it all away.
Come on, I need a spell. No, seen in the name of the lonely one. See, like messenger. Fuck, no, but damn. Come on, just let me find a spell for this.
If you want to escape from here, you've got to let it all go. I can't.
You think your bitch's mojo can save you, huh? You're a hiccup, man. Fart in my gas pump.
Get the damn thing dry clean. It's alive.
Quote the raven nevermore, motherfucker!
You think you're doing God's work, sunshine? Killers don't go to heaven, dog. They go down. Like my fucking bitch. There we go.
Get the fuck back up!
Look at me. Let it all go.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee.
You hear that? Huh? The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are riding, man.
Blessed art thou amongst women.
Famine. Check.
Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Pestilence. Check.
Holy Mary, Mother of God,
4. Check.
pray for us sinners.
Death.
You bastard!
Check, please.
Now and at the hour of our death.
I'm picking up the tab.
Amen.
Because I'm the only fucking friend you got. Hey, kid. You know what an angel without mercy is? Huh? It's nothing but the devil. How about a little sympathy for the devil, huh?
I saw a creature. He sat and he held his own heart in his hands and he ate of it. I asked him, "Is it good, friend?" He said, "It is bitter. Bitter. But I like it because it is bitter."
May God's fury rain down on you.
And because it is my heart.
You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right